A fiery statement from northern Nigeria has ignited a storm across the country, and it's spreading fast. An unnamed Islamic cleric has issued a bold warning that many are calling shocking, provocative, and dangerous. His message was clear and unapologetic: America cannot defeat us, and if they insist on fighting us, we are fully prepared to confront them. Those words didn't just trend online, they rattled nerves, fueled debates, and reopened deep national wounds about sovereignty, security, and foreign military involvement in Nigeria. This explosive declaration didn't come out of nowhere. It followed closely after strong criticism from Sheikh Ahmad Gumi, one of the most influential clerics in northern Nigeria, who openly condemned recent American airstrikes carried out in Sokoto State on Christmas Day 2025. According to reports, those airstrikes were ordered by US President Donald Trump, who claimed they targeted Islamic State-linked fighters allegedly responsible for mass killings of Christians in the region. The Nigerian government later confirmed that the strikes happened through intelligence sharing and cooperation with the United States. US Africa Command announced that several militant camps were hit in the Boni Forest area and that multiple fighters were killed. On paper, it sounded like a major blow against terrorism. But on the streets and online, the reaction was anything but unified. Sheikh Ahmad Gumi wasted no time in voicing his opposition. He described the strikes as dangerous, provocative, and a serious threat to Nigeria's sovereignty. In his view, allowing American military action on Nigerian soil opens the door to bigger problems. He warned that US involvement could attract anti-American militant groups, escalate violence, and turn Nigeria into a battleground for global power struggles. Gumi went even further, calling on the Nigerian government to immediately halt all military cooperation with the United States. Instead, he suggested Nigeria should explore partnerships with countries like China, Turkey, and Pakistan, arguing that America has imperial ambitions and hidden motives. According to him, airstrikes alone cannot defeat terrorism and may actually worsen insecurity. He insisted that Nigeria already has the manpower and resources to handle its own security challenges, if only the government would take decisive and coordinated action. Then came the statement that truly set social media on fire. Another northern cleric, whose identity remains undisclosed, took an even more confrontational tone. He openly challenged the United States, declaring that America could not defeat them and that any attempt to do so would be met with resistance. Within hours, the quote went viral. Screenshots, videos, reactions, and heated arguments flooded Nigerian social media platforms. The country instantly split into opposing camps. Some Nigerians condemned the cleric's words, accusing him of reckless rhetoric that could drag Nigeria into a disastrous conflict with a global superpower. Others, however, applauded the defiance, saying foreign military intervention is an insult to Nigeria's independence and a continuation of modern-day colonialism. If you're finding this breakdown insightful, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates, because this story is far from over. The truth is, Nigeria's security crisis is incredibly complex. The nation is battling multiple threats at once: Boko Haram, bandit groups, Islamic State affiliates, kidnappers, and armed militants operating across vast territories. Between January 2020 and September 2025 alone, more than 20,000 civilians lost their lives to violent attacks. And experts agree, the violence cannot be reduced to a simple narrative of religion. It is fueled by land disputes between farmers and herders, ethnic tensions, poverty, weak governance, and extremist ideology. Despite official cooperation between Abuja and Washington, many Nigerians remain deeply uncomfortable with American military action within our borders. Former Sokoto State Governor Aminu Tambuwal welcomed international collaboration but issued a strong warning. Nigeria, he said, must never become a theater of war for foreign powers with their own strategic interests. So where does this leave us? Nigeria now stands at a crossroads. Some believe US intelligence, technology, and air power could help weaken terrorist networks. Others fear it compromises national sovereignty, invites retaliation, and deepens instability. The strong statements from northern clerics reflect a growing sentiment that American intervention is unwanted and could be perceived as a war against Islam rather than terrorism. The questions facing Nigeria are uncomfortable but unavoidable. Should we continue military cooperation with the United States or seek new allies? Can Nigeria truly secure itself without foreign help? Are airstrikes protecting civilians, or putting them in greater danger? There are no easy answers, and the nation remains divided. One thing is certain, this debate is reshaping Nigeria's future and cannot be ignored. Drop your thoughts in the comments because this is a conversation every Nigerian needs to be part of. And don't forget to like this video so we can keep bringing you critical updates on the issues shaping our country.